Hello, hello. Welcome to Sparkle.Sanctuary. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have an unboxing from Diamond Art Club. This actually came in two separate orders because this one came back in stock after I purchased these, but they all came in right about the same time. So two of these are from Erikathegoober and two of them are from Margaret, two of my favorite artists in general. And so when Diamond Art Club stocks these, I tend to end up picking them up. So we will go ahead and just kind of start from here and work our way that way. So let me move these out of the picture and I will get started on that one. So here we have Happy Place, again by Erikathegoober. It is 22 by 28 inches or 25.6 centimeters by 70.7 centimeters. So Diamond Art Club boxes come pretty standard for the most part. They do make updates, so if their updates aren't as new as this one, just know that you might have an older kit, or if you're seeing this after this date, it could be newer. Anyway, they have a round circle here and the box is pink, indicating this is a round diamond painting, though it does say round right here, okay? It just has information about the kit. There is an image at the top, and then on this side, there is, sorry for the glare, there's a thumbnail, and it says that it is a full diamond coverage and that it is 61 colors, including 3 fairy dust diamonds. It gives you a total amount of diamonds in there, a SKU code and all that. And then on this side of the box, there is another small thumbnail with information about the kit and a barcode, okay? And then the back has the kit contents and how to diamond paint. And then the bottom is information about their warnings and third-party testing and blah, blah, blah. The bottom does have another thumbnail with the information about the kit. This enables you to store the kit in multiple ways. I will say that the way that they've updated the plastic, if I can get this open, or updated their boxes, sorry, it's best to leave the plastic on if you're planning to keep the box, because this is just a sleeve that slides on top of the kit. So I'll just go ahead and get into it this way to save a little bit of time. So inside is a box, and you just pull that right out. Okay. And then in here is our diamond painting. It does have a dust cover bag to cover it to keep it safe and protected. So, and then inside of that box is a toolkit. I will show you one of these and then I won't show you the other three. And then there's also a thank you envelope. In here, sometimes there are treasure quest cards, but there's always a sticker. Okay, so I got a bronze treasure quest card. Diamond Art Club has an area of their website where you can go in and redeem these codes for like percentages off or for a custom diamond painting. So a lot of people keep a hold of those. I am, just because there's one custom that I would like to have, and then once I do that, I will probably be done with them. But anyway, here is the sticker sheet for the image. So there's a little bit better picture. I can get it in frame. And then this is actually a sticker, and this part is a sticker. There's information about the kit. That's also a sticker. All of these are individual stickers. Let me see if I can pop one out and show you. So all of those are individual stickers. See? And so that helps for if you want to put these in containers or maybe even stick these on baggies, okay? That way you can keep them separate. Then these are also different stickers. So in here, again, it shows 61 colors. These specials are all on the newer kits. The specials are all located at the bottom. If you get one, sometimes they're located at the top, and they're under, I think, 150. Okay, so it shows 8 fairy dust diamonds, what they call them. Those basically just are mica powder on top. I believe that's right? Yeah, they're fairy dust, sorry. They just have mica powder, so like a little bit of glitter embedded in the top of the diamonds. So they just give a little something special. I see several 6,000 drills here. So all of these numbers are based on floss, which is thread for needlepoint and things like that. They correlate with the colors that are in those, which are called DMC numbers. So all of these are considered DMC code. Diamond Art Club has 6,000s because they wanted to make some of their own in-house. It allows for them to make different colors that are outside of the regular DMC. I know that it's enabled them to make more brown tones and more purple tones. So I think that part is actually pretty cool. Okay, we'll set that aside and I will show you the toolkit really fast. So there's a baggie, and inside the baggie is a tray that's pretty big, okay? And this tray has a lid and it has a stopper, all right? And that stopper keeps the drills from falling out. There are grooves in here for the lid to fit into. And then inside of here is a plate of wax and a 7-placer. I'll show you those in a second. There is branding on here. And then there's also a groove here. You can actually stack these trays on top of other ones of its kind, and then it just closes, and then it's supposed to make it secure. For the most part, it is. I have dropped them and stuff fell out of them, but they dropped on hard floor. So just be wary of that. Okay, inside the rest of here, there is a bag of baggies for diamonds. I don't believe there's enough in there to kit up one of these larger number count. Like I think there's only like 18 or 25 bags in there something. It doesn't ever say that I'm aware of. It just says resealable baggies. Okay, so here is your pin. There's a 4-placer on one end currently. You can swap that out for the 7-placer. That is for if you want to place multiple drills at a time and not just a single one. If you pop this off, there is your end to do a single placer. It's just a metal tip. Inside here is some preloaded wax. You actually can untwist this and pop it out, and you can reload that with this wax that comes with it. So that's neat that it has that. This end, I recommend the heart wax. Just make sure you pull, there's like a plastic cover on these. You make sure you pull that up before you stick those in there. You stick it in, then you start diamond painting. Okay. I know a lot of you are aware of this, but there's always new diamond painters, and I want to make sure that they get in the information that's needed for this. But I will not show you the toolkit for the other ones. And if you have any questions, if I went too fast over that, please let me know in the comment section. All right. So let me put this stuff away and I will get into this. We have the dust cover bag here. We just pull this side open. There's sticky stuff on it. I always end up ripping the bag. And then in this dust cover bag will be your diamond painting. So it looks like this one is rolled upside down. There is our drills right here. Okay. So there is the color spread. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, but there you go. Lots of browns, lots and lots of browns, because this is like just a regular environment kind of scene. It's supposed to be more cozy. It's got dogs in it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's so cute. And she's not terribly big. All right, so really fast, I'm gonna roll this upside down and then I'll explain more. The back of this is like a soft lint. It does look like there's bubbles here, but it's not, and I'll explain that here in a second, okay? Let me roll this back. All right, so it is poured glue. You can roll them back like that just to make them lay flat faster, and it works perfectly fine. So let me start at the top. So at the top here, we have the Diamond Art Club branding. On the top left is your legend of all of the drills and the colors. On the bottom right, you have the same thing. On the very, very bottom left, there is a thumbnail and information about the kit. That there's a code here. Your SKU code here actually matches what's on the diamonds. It matches the diamond. So even though the name of the kit is on here, there's also a SKU number on here. I have had it happen where the name of the kit wasn't on there. So I was very grateful that those matched up. Okay. So in the middle, you have socials. And then on the bottom right, you have information about their warranty protection. Okay. So look at her. This is so cute. I love the puppy there. So adorable. And then there's another one here. She just looks so cozy and comfy. This looks like it's got a decent amount of color blocking. Okay, so color blocking is when you have a section like this here, where this is all one color and you can use your multi-placer, as opposed to what would be considered confetti, which there isn't a lot of in this kit. It's like this section here where you've got more color changes. This one seems to have nice, decent sections of color blocking, but it's not too much so that it will be too boring. I think I really like that. They're not huge, huge sections. I'd have to say that window is probably the biggest bit of color blocking that's on here. Okay, so on this canvas is a thick piece of plastic. There are lines on that because that is where the paper is perforated. You just rip that and you can use that. I use washi tape to section mine off, but lots of people like that with where that is. The grid lines are just supposed to make it easier to tell where to rip it. What I have noticed is that quite often there ends up being what looks like, there you go, bubbles and rivers right along where those dotted lines are. And I think that's because the lines allow for air to get in between. If you want to fix that, let me move this back out of the way. If you want to fix that, really, all you need to do is pull the plastic back. And I'll pull this back a little bit, and there. See, there are no bubbles and rivers on that canvas now. It's just where there was like air caught in between the top plastic and the actual glue. The glue on this canvas is really sticky, okay? Sometimes I have found places on a few diamond paintings where it's slippery, but I've never had drills fall off, so that doesn't seem to be a real problem, okay? And then I just slowly roll this back down and flatten it out. Sometimes I'll use like a tray or something to press against the where I'm doing this to get the air bubbles out, just so that it will roll better, but that's it, okay? All right, so you can see her sideways here. What a cute image. The edges of this are also like scalloped, and they have like this poking through it. It's supposed to keep it from fraying, so that's super nice. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, so if you will give me just a second, I will find the 3 special fairy dust diamonds and where they go on this, and I will point them out to you. All right, so our 3 fairy dust colors, let me show you. If I pull that up, you can see on some of those drills, there's just like a lighter shade, and that's just a glitter that's on the top. It does give it a little bit of an extra shine. It's very pretty. But this one, this color, Z6030, is actually located in this sleeping dog here, and then some in her hair. It's not all of it. It's just kind of in like little areas sprinkled throughout, okay? And then this one, this lighter, whiter one, is Z3865. This one is located in the curtains here, all right? And then our last color, Z642. Oh, you can see the mica powder on that one pretty well. That one is located around the edges of this plant hanging here. And that is all I was able to find in this one. All right, so let me get her put away and I will pull out the next one. So my next Erikathegoober kit is Birthday Mermaid. This one is 22 by 28 or 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. So it's the same size as the last kit. The information on here is all the same except for the actual image itself. So this one says it is 56 colors, including 2 ABs or Aurora Borealis, 1 frosted diamond, and 6 fairy dust diamonds. That has a lot of specials. That's actually why I was interested in this kit. I wanted to see where all those specials live, and then I will explain kind of what those look like. So let's get into this one. I hope you don't hear thunder. It's been storming here all day. Been trying to record all day, so I just needed to get it done because my kids will be back soon, and they're actually louder than the thunder. All right, so in here again, same thing. We have our toolkit and our thank you envelope. So we got another bronze card, and then here is our sticker sheet. So again, all of the specials live here at the end. They actually start here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 special diamonds in this kit. I am so excited to see where those go. And look at how colorful this is. Oh, I love colorful images. I love working on them. It makes me happy because it's so interesting to work on when you have all those different colors. Though it can make it confetti heavy. So we will see what that ends up looking like. All right, so we will open this up. Okay. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be fun. So there are sprinkles all in the background. So there's quite a bit of like one color in the background, and then it's just like random sprinkles through it, which is so fun. Look how pretty she is. As you can see, it's already kind of laying flat. I didn't necessarily have to roll it back. You don't have to with a lot of these canvases. They'll lay flat on their own, but you know, it does help to roll it backwards to make it move along a little bit faster. Look at all of those bright, cheerful colors. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely a summer vibes kind of image. It's got 56 colors, like I said. So You wouldn't think it's as colorful as this, but it really is. There's so many shades of pink in here. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna roll this in back a little bit to help her lay flat more. There you go. Okay, so like I said, you don't have to really roll anything back. It will eventually lay flat on its own. Okay, I'm gonna open this bag and just show you the color spread, and then I will show you where all the specials go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's more blue in here than I thought there would be, I think, because of the background. I don't know, I just saw all the pink. But I think this is, oh, look at those colors. It's so pretty and cheerful. Okay, I'm going to find where the specials are, and then I will come right back. So here we have two colors right next to each other. We have Z3801 and Z3340. So this darker orange is actually located in her hair through here and through there. And then this color, this lighter orange, is actually located in orange spots in her fin. All right, we have two more of these fairy dust diamonds. It's Z6012 and Z3856. So this purple, 6012, is located in these purple splotches in her fin here. There's just like little blocks of it. And then there's also some in the background that I see all throughout the background. All right. And then the 3856, I see in different areas of her fin. Or was it in this lighter areas of her fin here? Our last fairy dust diamond is Z956. Those are located in X's, their letter X in her hair. And then there are some just variously throughout her fin. And then there are also some like in the darker pinks in the background. All right, so this next one is called M3816. This is their frosted diamond. I've not come across their frosted diamonds before. It almost looks like a jelly, but it's not quite clear enough. I honestly don't know what that is, which is very interesting because it's my first encounter with these. But this color is found in green patches in her fin, and then it's also in like some green patches here in the background. I think there's some over there, yeah. So it was also sprinkled throughout. I'm very curious to see what that one ends up looking like on the canvas. Our last two specials are actually called ABs or Aurora Borealis. Now these ones, there's two of them. There's AB 741 and AB 972. If you see, there's like an iridescent coating on top of those, and they're supposed to mimic the northern lights. That's why they call them Aurora Borealis. Okay, so these two are just this lighter orangey yellow is found in these yellow spots in the background. Okay, and then this more lighter orange is located sporadically in her fin. So it'll be super sparkly as well. All right, so let me get this kit put away and then we will open up the Margaret Morales pieces. Our third kit is called Luncheon. It is again by Margaret Morales. This is 20 by 26 or 50.6 by 60 centimeters or 66 centimeters, sorry. Again, this is a round diamond painting. It says it has 71 colors, 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dust diamonds. Let's get into her. All right, I'm excited for this one. I've been kind of trying this year to work on diamond paintings that are almost monochrome and not been the best success at it, but I've been really drawn to them. And so that's part of why I was drawn to this one. Again, there is a toolkit and then a thank you envelope. So in here is our sticker sheet and I got a silver card. Nice. I haven't gotten a silver one in a minute. All right, so there is the image. Isn't she just pretty? I love that this is, like I said, it's almost monochrome, but it's not. There's so much green in here, okay? And our specials start right here, so they're the last 4. I'm excited to get into this kit. All right. Get her out of the dust bag. Again, as you see, everything is the same about these kits. The information, the soft flock backing, the dust cover bag, like they really are very consistent. Every kit comes the same. If there is something different about a kit that you receive, you should reach out to Diamond Art Club because this is how they typically come. All right. Oh, look at how beautiful she is. Oh, that's just captivating. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to roll these edges back a little bit to make her lay flat a little bit more. Oh, I just can't. She's so pretty. I think this one is interesting in that it has like almost a border around it that you do. I mean, you do diamond paint that. But this end was beveled over in the box. And so it's wanting to bend a little bit more. But again, that will lay flat with time. As you can see, it's like this part is just slightly lighter. And then there's this line around it. I think that's going to make it very interesting. Oh my gosh. She's so pretty. Okay. This is obviously going to be a lot of greens. So let me find the specials in here and then I will show you where they are on here. All right. So our very first fairy dust is actually Z666. So that one just has, again, that little glitter on top. And that is located in her lips here on the bottom lip and the top lip. It's really going to be very pretty to have that just a little tiny extra sparkle there. This one, Z955, looks more mint green on camera. I'm hoping it'll come across true to color in post. But this one is like just a light green. And this one is located in the lighter areas of these flowers. Just not light areas, but mid-tone, I guess. Mid-tone area, like all across in the background. Z562 is pretty much a true green. There's a little bit here and there, and then there's a couple in her eyes. And then I saw some through here. Now, I probably am missing some because there's not a lot of it. But yeah, that one it's just kind of sporadic in there. All right. And then this one, AB3348, is located, there's like a little patch of it here. There's a patch of it here. There's a little bit spread out there. Like it's just in different various places, like a patch of it here, a patch of it here, just kind of spread out. So that'll be like just a regular, like an extra sparkle in those areas. All right. So this one, unlike the first one that was, had a lot of like color blocking, and that last one had weird random placement of sprinkles. This one has what I call color blocking confetti. It's coined by somebody in the YouTube community, and I think it's absolutely fitting. So if you look here, like this section here isn't very much big, like it's about the size of my hand, and that's about the size I work on. And if you see, that's one color, that's one color, that's a color. And then there's lines of this, there's a color, that's one color. So it's not a whole lot of colors in one section, and they're not just like sprinkled, but so it means that I can use my multi-placer, but I won't use it for a very long time, and I won't use one color for a very long time, so I won't get bored. This is going to be so fun to work on. Some of the shades of green, as I was pulling them out of the bag, oh my goodness, they almost took my breath away. They're so pretty, teals and things like that. So I am super excited to work on her. All right, let me put this one away and we will get the last kit. So our last kit is Sarah by Margaret Morales. This is 25.6 by 34.3 inches or 65 by 86.9 centimeters. She's a big one. It's 97 colors, including 3 Aurora Borealis and 4 Fairy Dust Diamonds. Like I said, this is going to be a big kit. There's going to be a lot of color changes. I have not seen this unboxed. I just know the second I saw a mermaid and the second I saw that it's a Margaret, I had to get it. I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on her as a new release. If you were not able to snag her, make sure that you are you have her listed in your favorites on Diamond Art Club. And then I don't ask for email notifications because I never get them. I end up hearting them and favoriting them. And then I just have my email notifications on. That's how I do it. So I don't always get the notifications. But anyway, hopefully if you did not get this one and you want it, you're able to get it when it's back in stock. Absolutely excited to see what this one looks like. Oh my gosh, this is such a big image. I'm definitely not going to be able to get her all on frame. So good luck to me on that. Anyway, same standard toolkit. And then another thank you card, thank you envelope. This one has another bronze card. The bronze are like the one that you get almost every single time. I was super surprised to see a silver, but there you go. Oh my goodness, look at that, 97 colors. Woo! And there are 2, 3, 4, 7 specials located here. And it looks like they do have some in the 600 or 6,000 range, but There you go, a better thumbnail of that. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, let me get this set aside. Oh, this is, I'm not a square drill kind of person. Oh, I didn't show you on the box. I'm so sorry. I should have shown that. This box is blue and you notice this is square. It says square. This one is a square drill canvas. It doesn't mean the canvas itself is square, but that the diamonds that are going onto it are square. For those of you that have not worked on that before. I don't typically purchase square drilled diamonds paintings a lot because they're not my favorite, but I will work on them. And obviously if it's going to be from my favorite artist, typically I won't pass it up. Though there have been a few of hers that I didn't like, wasn't in love with the image. And so I passed on it because they were square. Oh, look at, okay. Before I fully open this, I want to see this. Look at this giant package of diamonds. Just in comparison, here was our first kit. So you can see the comparison on how many diamonds are here. Oh my gosh, this is a beast. This is really kind of scary. I actually have I can link you to a playlist on my channel. A friend of mine and I are working on how to tackle the large kind of intimidating diamond paintings. And that's the only reason why I was without hesitation bought this one. Okay. Because now I no longer like really, really fear it, but that is, oh, that's a massive sea of blue and it is a huge package of diamonds. So let's look at this. In fact, I'm actually going to roll her backwards. I'm going to do this because I just want to see it all. I don't want to slowly see her. So I'm actually going to just roll this backwards and kind of look away as I do this. Oh, I just saw her face in the viewfinder. I wish I hadn't looked. I'm so excited for this one. This is like, this would be if I don't know. This is the epitome of joy to me. This sounds so silly, but it's true. Okay. Let's see. We're going to just go ahead and start rolling her out. Look, this is her giant fin coming down here into the water. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't. There are no words for how much joy this just brought me. That is, okay, I mostly got her in frame sideways. All right, so we have two ABs. We have AB 5200, that is white. And then we have AB 470, that's a light green. All right, so the AB 470, this light green color is located, I saw some here and some right there in her hair, and that was all I was able to find. Now this white color, it's slightly bigger bag of it, and you see that, oh, that gorgeous iridescent coating on top. It is literally, so there is a color here that looks kind of white, like on her arm here. It's not those, and it's not that on her arm here, but all the other white, all these spots that you see all around, everything where you see white everywhere on the canvas is that AB color. So basically where there's bubbles and sparkles in the water. Our next one is a fairy dust. There's two bags of this, 598. Look at that. It's so pretty. I saw it sprinkled back there. I saw it's through here. And then on parts of her fin here, through this here. They're just sprinkled in various places. And to be honest, I'm having a hard time finding it because there's so many different greens. It like isn't standing out terribly well. So just know there's two bags of this. So there's going to be a lot of it just sporadically through the diamond painting. Our next color is Z762. It is just this gray. There is some of it in her hair. There's like a little ring of it here. There's a tiny bit there. There's a tiny bit in this area here. Again, like I think I saw some up in her hair up here. This one is going to be, again, where it's just kind of where gray areas are a little bit sporadic. Our next color is Z3760. Again, this is another one with mica powder. This one is also just kind of sporadic. There's some in her fin here. I saw some here and here. I saw some over there. It is, again, all over. There's two full bags of this. So it is just going to be all over the place where you see mid-tone blues. Our last one is Z3817. It's a really gorgeous mint color. I saw some in this lighter area here, in the lighter area here. There's some here and in her shirt here. There's some in her hair here. And I think I saw some up there in her hair. So that one also is just going to be sporadically everywhere. So this is just going to be like, you know, just really, really covered in random little spurts of special diamonds. So anyway, let me know below if you have any of these or if you have any of them in your wish list. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this unboxing. Wherever you go to take care of your mental health is a Sparkle Sanctuary. So please make sure you're taking time to take care of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.